Alright, shalom, shalom. Before I get started, I'm gonna give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Shakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect that preach the truth sincerely across the four corners of the earth. And this is another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And Lord willing, this lesson be edifying to the hopeful elect. The name of this lesson is if you keep doing the will of the Lord, you will be protected. If you keep serving Yahweh Bashim Yahweh in truth and sincerity, keep rehearsing his righteous acts, keep teaching, you know, keep doing the will of the Lord according to your law, you're going to be protected, because hey, the scriptures say put on the whole armor of the Most High, and you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. So, putting on the whole armor, it's not just reading these scriptures and learning them, having them in your mind, but it's also applying them, and that's what's gonna protect you, because these words tell you to do the will of the Lord, So if you're doing those things, hey, that's these words is gonna protect you because you're applying it. That's the Lord protecting you from the time of danger. Because like the scriptures say, the Lord bringeth judgment every morning. So these people, they constantly getting judged. They constantly getting, ravaged, getting tortured, getting caught up in torments and so on and so forth. The Lord is judging the wicked every day. Hey, the scriptures say that He is angry with the wicked every day. So it's always a wicked motherfucker getting judged left and right, you know. But it's when you're doing right, when you're doing the will of the Lord, when you're serving Him and pleasing Him, that's when He can protect you from that judgment. Because hey, the judgment that's happening to these people, they getting judged for not being righteous, for being wicked, for not following the ways of the Lord. That's why that judgment is falling upon them. It's on falling upon them, you know. But hey, we hope that the judgment don't fall upon us, because we serving the Lord in truth and sincerity, And I got a scripture real quick. All right, Tom. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 91, and I'm gonna start at the top. It say, hold on, it's loading. Psalms 91 and 1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. And that secret place of the Most High is what? The scriptures. That whole armor that you're supposed to be putting on, that you're supposed to be having in your mind, that you're supposed to be applying. That's the armor of the Most High. And the Lord say, put on that armor, you know. And he that dwell in that secret place, he that dwell under that armor, um, abideth under the shadow of the Almighty, meaning you're protected. King David, he was protected from his enemies because he was following after the ways of the Lord. He was pleasing the Lord. He was applying the wisdom. He was after the Most High's heart. He was rehearsing the righteous commandments. He showed love to the Lord. They say, I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in Him will I trust. So King David had full confidence in Yahweh Shai. The reason why, because he knew that Yahweh Shai was protecting him. He knew that Yahweh Shai will protect him from all evil. They say, surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. And a fowler is somebody that set up a trap for a bird, you know. And one of the scriptures that the Lord compared Israel to a bird when he spoke about the speckled bird, you know, the Israelite foreigners that look like the other nations, you know. But hey, the Lord, he also said, are you not better than the birds in the book of Matthew? The birds eat, you know, the Lord feed the birds. The birds don't think about when the next meal will come because they know the Lord is going to feed them. And then Yahushua said, are you not better than the birds? You know? So if the Lord protect the birds, how much more his firstborn, his first fruits, his righteous man, his favorite amongst the rest of the favorites. You know, the Lord's gonna protect them, you know, and we humbly call ourselves the hopeful elect because we want to take part in that protection. We want to take part in that mercy of David. You know, we want to be a part of the house of David. But it say, surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. So there you go. This wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, that's what's going to be your protection. That's what the Lord left here for you, to be your guidance, to be your protection, to receive salvation. You know, hey, the Lord is going to do the rest as long as you apply the wisdom. Hey, because like that, it's a scripture, in the book of Sirach, the 6th chapter, that goes into that. Basically, applying wisdom to make, I'm about to try to find it real quick. Or is that wisdom of Solomon I'm thinking about? I think what I'm thinking about is the wisdom of Solomon, not Sirach. Hold on, let me try to find it. Here we go. This wisdom of Solomon 6:14. Whoso seeketh her early shall have no great travail, for he shall find her sitting at his doors. So there you go. If you seek this wisdom, apply this wisdom, you're not going to go through as much bullshit. You're not going to catch as much hell. You know, even though this is our captivity and we in this corruptible flesh and we here to catch hell for the most part, but at the same time, a lot of hell can be avoided. The reason why we go through certain things because we put ourselves in those situations and we didn't really have to, you know. So you can't, just for example, you can't, I'm not even say you can't, but it's one thing if you basically let's say it's a financial problem. It's one thing if you saving money but everything just catching up on you. One thing after another just keep constantly happening, and you constantly having a bag in your hose, a hose in your bag, you know. But it's another thing if you just spending your money and you saving no money, and you always broke, you know. So that's how it is with a lot of situations we go through. We put ourselves in it, and we end up being in a more worse predicament than we don't have to be in. Just like 2/3, not seeking this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. So that's why in the time of Jacob's trouble, they gonna be in a more worse situation than the Lord's elect, because they didn't apply the wisdom. You know, but going back to that Psalms 91. Psalms 91 and 1. I mean, and 5. It say, thou shalt not be afraid of the terror by night, nor the arrow that flieth by day. You know? So you're not supposed to be afraid of the danger that's coming. Because why your trust supposed to be in your house, why should you be shot? If you're doing right, if you're doing the right thing, why should you be afraid? You know? If you're serving the Lord, why should you be afraid? You see, the ones that's gonna be afraid, those ones who know they was being wicked, which is the 2/3, man. They gonna be afraid because they know that they gonna know that they wasn't doing right. You know, so they gonna know everything that's coming for them, they go deserve it. You know, hey, and that arrow by fly by day, that's talking about the nuclear missiles. You know, even when the missiles come, and the scriptures say the righteous shall be scarcely saved. But at the same time, they gonna have faith that they gonna get banged up on the chariots, man. They gonna be scared, but they're not gonna be scared like the 2/3, man. Because the 2/3 gonna know it's a wrap for them. But the elect gonna have faith all the way until the end, until they own the chariots, man. You know, they gonna have that confidence still, and that's the difference. You say 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. I'm gonna stop it on there, because the reason why it's not gonna come upon thee, because you're gonna be protected if you're seeking your how much you know a shot. You're gonna be dropping dead left and right in the times we're coming in. But guess what? The elect is gonna be protected, man, through the whole way. The Lord's gonna take care of his elect. Like I say, shall not the Lord avenge on the elect? You know, these different plagues, because what they come upon the earth, is not for the elect, it's for the 2/3, man. You know? And getting beheaded is not a terrible judgment. It's actually a blessing. But I'm gonna close out. Alright, this is the book of Job, chapter 5, verse 19. He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles, yet in 7 there shall no evil touch thee. So yeah, that's 7 troubles about the nuclear missiles, man. You know? So with that, I'm gonna close out with all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Shakadash, the honest apostle of the great millstone, will, peace and blessings to the whole full land. Shalom. Bye.